Am I in the park?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are people in the park that are sitting over there on the ledge, on the round
That
thing?
is part of the park.
Are people in the park if they're on the sidewalk next to the street?
No.
How many feet in? Okay. Okay. And what about the other sidewalks on either side?
The sidewalks are not the park.
I'll check tonight. I don't have the park
Okay.
officers here tonight.
An exact definition of what's the park. The second thing is
Yes. Thank you.
with citations, no one can make you pay a citation. No one can force you to pay a citation. I've been there and done that. And the last thing is, who is on the legal team? Who are the lawyers? Who?
So I'll start off. One lawyer is Jennifer Kinsley. Jennifer she's a civil rights lawyer, very, very good at her work. Other lawyers' names. Jeffrey Miller is another lawyer.
Ted.
So Jeffrey Miller and Jennifer Kinsley are our two main lawyers.
One of them will be here tonight.
And Jennifer Kinsley will be here tonight.
This question is...
Sorry.
Robert, it's a question. Is it considered group strategy to fight these citations? I'm sorry. Is it considered group strategy to fight the citations in court, or is it your choice as an individual to? Obviously, it's always your choice.
Okay.
But
So let me address this real quick. Okay, so we're going to talk strategy in a minute, but it is important to know that we have these lawyers that have said they will represent. Okay, but we're going to talk strategy in a minute. All right.
This question is directed
just a report from what
towards
happened
the
earlier
captain.
today.
We'll direct it up here, and we'll put it over there.
How many tickets do we have to get before we can physically get arrested for outstanding tickets?
That's going to be a decision that Chief makes later this week with Lily Carter.
Okay.
So there won't
All
be a
right.
Timothy Thomas, right?
I'm sorry.
There won't be a Timothy Thomas incident with multiple tickets.
Okay.
I don't think you saw any of that in this one.
Okay, all right, we need to move this topic on really quick. So one more point of information. If anybody's got one, dying to do it. Yes, sir, this is the last one before we go to the next topic.
Very quickly, in New York, it was common when there were moments of tension, it was common to say cops are the 99%. And that became a chant at moment of tension. And we don't want to forget that. They're part of this movement too.
Okay, this will be our closing to this part.
Just to clarify and to get the information out there, the general relationship with the police, from the beat cop, to the guys on the horses, all the way through the captains to the chief of police, has been extremely friendly, has been extremely cooperative. We realize that they're the 99%. Like these dudes probably go home and talk to their families about how awesome we are. They just can't say What I'm stressing to everyone is please do your part to continue that good relationship with the police department. Say hi, shake their hands. They're all cool. I mean, even these guys over here were getting arrested yesterday and cracking jokes and talking about the Bengals and whatever else. So that is extremely important to this entire process, that we keep our relationship with the cops extremely positive and good. That's it.
Okay, before we hit the next one, to summarize all that, we have passed we have said as policy we will adhere to nonviolence and peace. Okay, all right. Next topic. We are going to now move into possible paths going forward. So this is where we start to talk about, well, what are we going to do? So this is a good time if you have a proposal, if you have point of information, anything like that. Yes, sir.
As one point of information, I want to acknowledge that at the last General Assembly, we agreed as a group that we hold to two principles. One, the first being that public space is for the public, that First Amendment rights should not be limited by time or space. And number two, that we oppose the corrupting influence of money in our political process, that our political process should be influenced by people, not by dollars.
So we're on the topic of what do we do tonight? Okay, so any points of information, any proposals, what do we do tonight?
Wow.
I've got a proposal, but you ain't gonna like it.
You go first.
I got a proposal.
I say we turn this whole fucking town down. That's what I say. Start over.
One of the options that we have tonight, strategically, is to continue on with the tactics that we've used in the previous 2 nights, which is to have a small group of people on their own accord stay in the park after 10 o'clock, receive citations. That would come along with a support group, a support team that would be in the area to do all manner of things to support them: food, water, logistics, media, photos, moral support. That would be one proposal.
All right, proposal to stay here and continue. Right back here.
I wonder what happened to the earlier proposal. You guys tell us what happened?
What?
So take a letter or demand or request from the city manager to get a permit?
Sure.
That was left out. That was
What
left out
happened
of,
earlier with the,
I'll talk about it. Sure. What's the question? The question is, what about an earlier proposal that was done in a smaller group meeting prior to the police meeting this afternoon, which was left out of our update on accident. So I will fill you in now. There was a proposal to draft a request for a special exception for this occupation to have a 24-hour-a-day permit, much like the occupation in in Louisville, that has a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week permit in a central park in downtown Louisville until December 31st. So we made the same. It is my understanding that a similar request is being made or has been made. Of course, today is a holiday, so I don't know. I don't know how much action has been taken on it.
Just to clarify that, that permit application has been submitted. I highly doubt that it would be approved by 10 o'clock tonight. So in a way, that's kind of outside of this discussion because we need to keep it to what's going on tonight and through the evening.
I'm concerned that that permit has already been submitted without even a vote with the committee, with the group.
There was a vote.
It was voted on last night?
No, an assembly today.
Assembly today.
There was an emergency assembly today. Okay, the proposal on the table is to maintain strategy, occupy tonight if individuals so choose, have support team on the sidewalk, what we did last night. That is the proposal. Any more points of information or amendments, changes? Yes.
I'm just of the opinion that since there's a multitude of movements going around across the country.
Louder.
I'm just of the opinion that since there's a multitude of movements going around the country, that if we can more closely align ourselves with those movements and get in touch with every single movement going on and network, then we can move as a whole instead of individual movements working together. It can be one movement working together as a whole. I'm just of the opinion that we should network.
Thank you. Okay. Who's next?
I believe she was next.
Go ahead.
Question, sorry. Now, was there anybody that got a citation at Fountain Square Park?
No.
Fountain Square?
No.
So, is there any problem, because we do see homeless people who sleep on Fountain Square. This is a different type of atmosphere, not being from here, but kind of knowing the climate. You know,
is this an amendment?
This is a question. Why are you staying here? People receive citation here and not there. I was there Sunday. And I was there, and nobody was there.
We weren't there Sunday.
Why are we here?
I can speak to that.
We weren't there Sunday.
Instead of there.
Got it. Yeah.
The issues are the same. The timing is a little bit different. We would run into the same. We would run into the same issue at 3 a.m. at Fountain Square as we're running into at 10 p.m. here. We've chosen this location to not conflict or get wrapped up in other permitted events that go on Fountain Square. They're doing crazy stuff every day that we would be kind of in the way of. There are very rarely permits for this park.
So to add clarification, right. Lots of things happen over there. We don't want to stamp over other people, so we're here.
The breast cancer march, for example.
It's the first park in this city. Yes.
We also decided actually